What is up? Welcome back, No Cash Clash, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. Yes, all right, we're here, and check it out. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh, is your mind blown right now? Galadon not using dragons? That's right, we tried out Barch, okay? Level 5, Archer, Barbarian, Barch, rip. Okay, not ideal. Just gonna say, this hurts, okay? Watch this raid as we get into, again, the 54th installment of No Cash Clash, not spending a penny. And a couple of things. First of all, thank you guys for your undying support of this series. But second of all, I wanted to point something out. I got the 5th builder, and just about every single video of No Cash Clash, people accuse me of having bought gems in order to achieve the 5th builder. What is going on? Is it really that hard? Somebody get down to the comments and tell me, how many of you guys got your 5th builder while you were still at Town Hall 8? Is it that unusual? I honestly don't feel like, especially just looking at the number of achievements that I have, that it's that hard to get done if you do a little bit of focusing on achievements for a while and don't focus on what just happened in this raid. Because yeah, okay, so that didn't feel good. Obviously, we left a great deal of the loot behind, 49%. Had we had maxed out barbs and archers for Town Hall 9, it would have been easier. But remember, I chose to focus on dragons to farm with early on. And that is the one piece of advice that I always have, and that is upgrade the troops that you want to farm with. Don't rush your lab to the point that you can't at least upgrade those troops that you're going to use to get more loot, right? That totally makes sense to me, and I hope it does to you too as well. Okay, so working on the storages, and we're back in raiding again with dragons, and I can promise you, guess what? Today's episode, we will break one of my loot records. It's not in this raid, but coming up next, the one other raid that I will show, we will hit a brand new all-time high. Right here, very thankful for my level 5 Archer Queen, as she is able to snipe off that drill on the outside. And again, we're focusing on Dark Elixir. Everything else is secondary because we realize that that is probably going to be the bottleneck. And I'm not positive about that, because of the fact that we also have 2 levels of walls to go at Town Hall 9, and maybe that's something that you, the viewer, could tell me down in the comments. When you get everything else done, what is the last thing you have left to do at Town Hall 9? Are players saying, I've got tons of hero levels left, or are players saying, I've got tons of wall levels left, or do they come together? Or is the lab also going to be difficult? Let me know, because I'm curious where I should be focusing my efforts in the meantime, while we're trying to get these raids. Should I start to worry more about Elixir or just focus on Dark like I've been doing up to this point? And that is one of the great things about this series, is I'm learning as we go. This is an educational process for me. I'm trying to pass it on to some of you as well, but I realize there's many of you that have gone through this and farmed a lot more at Town Hall 9 than I have, so I'm always open to constructive criticism down in the YouTube comments or social media or in the live streams if you have some suggestions for farming armies, for trophy ranges, that sort of thing. Or again, like I said, what I should be focusing on. And I realize your first suggestion would probably be, don't raid when one of your storages is full, Galadon. I noobed the gold. We call it noobing the gold or the elixir storage. We did it here, and part of the problem is I haven't worked on upgrading the storages either. That would provide a lot more space. I believe we'd get up to like 8 million of each. Right now, yeah, so the gold's full and we wasted a lot of it. I mean, a lot of it just going down the drain right here. And I have to feel bad about this because poor Oftry could have used it, but I took it away from him and I wasn't able to bring it home with me. But 32 trophies, pretty good numbers right here. Gonna be happy with this raid. Again, dragons, it's tedious to train. Not the most exciting raid to put down and watch. Sometimes when you have to sit and endlessly wait for a dragon to come on the screen to destroy one last building. Thank you, dragons. But hey, again, spray and pray, set it and forget it. You could even honestly just send all of your dragons and heroes down at once and walk away. And most of the time, you're gonna pick up 2 stars. Here we are finally working on getting these stinking storages up to a reasonable level. I talked about these brand new baby buildings, and this is something that it's more do what I say, not what I do. I do encourage you to work on these early and often. Before you worry about walls, you should obviously get the storages up to at least within 1 level of max, so that you have that ability to hold more, to get out there and to raid more and not do what I do what I say, and this is another example. So actually here, rather than taking the gold storage to level 3, because I have so much gold, we decided to put some to use in upgrading a defense just to give us a little bit of space, and then we could go out and raid again. Remember that elixir storage will be done upgrading in just a few more minutes. Okay, in the meantime, this is a builder hall side update. We're still on the grind over here, and yes, I realize that we could rush, but I just feel like as long as we're playing don't really rush at home, let's also just see how we do not rushing on the builder base side. Although you'll notice that the attack strategies just kind of spammy, dropping in giants, a few barbs, a few archers, hoping that the archers don't get targeted by something like a multi-mortar and that the giants can tank for them. Sure enough, this works out actually pretty frequently right now for Builder Hall. I think this is still Builder Hall 4, right? Yeah, we're not even to Builder Hall 5, so we've got a ways to go. But this has more honestly been just a time killer or an obligation. I feel like, okay, fine, I need to at least get these raids done because I don't want to be at Town Hall 11 with a Builder Hall 2. Someday, I will get the free-to-play 6th builder. That is definitely on my bucket list for No Cash Clash. But these raids, not the most exciting, although without any training delay anymore, being able to do attack after attack after attack until you get that loot bonus, that has been a huge benefit from the update. I'm very happy about the update for that reason alone, and that way we'll at least see probably more progression over here, because I'll tell you, what usually happens is I go, oh, great, I've got to wait 3 minutes to train another army, and I'll walk away and forget about this side, and I won't come back. So in the meantime, there's a 3-star, and on defense, there we go. So we got the 3-win bonus, and we have noobed the storages over here too. So don't do that. All right, so let's see. What are we going to do here? We're going to upgrade a couple of things. Yes, I realize this was pre-update footage that I used here, but come on. I told you, I fell behind. Honestly, I did fall behind on No Cash Clash because of all of the sneak peek videos. So please forgive me for that. Those pushed everything back by about a week. I am trying to get the footage caught up to present day. And just another little reminder, the best way to see how the account is doing right this minute is to stop by a Facebook live stream, fb.gg/realgaladongaming. Get on over, see me raid and fail live, and get your shot at a bunch of, well, hundreds of free gold passes, because apparently you guys are using code Galadon, and after this last update, I hear you're using it even more. So, like I said, the more code Galadon users, the more free gold passes that I hand out. So let's see, what else do we have to do here? I think, honestly, it's just about time to go to Builder Hall 5. You know, a minor rush over there. I realized I just got through saying I wasn't going to rush on whatever. Okay, here's the raid. This is the raid I promised you. Look at the amount of Dark Elixir available. I realize it's a Town Hall 10 with Inferno Towers and loaded Expo set to air and ground, but we probably can snipe off some collectors like this. Thank you, Archer Queen. This is where I am super thankful that I happen to have a hero up, because either the king or the queen could have done that job. And then we take a look, and most of the Dark Elixir is focused right at the 6 o'clock portion of the base. So this is feeling like we're going to crush it. Here come the dragons. Just a little bit of rough funneling, making sure that the rest of the dragons, a few noob balloons, and of course the CC are going to roll right up the middle and get in after that Dark Elixir storage, and both drills are already gone. You can see we're down to, well, it's just about going to happen. Beautiful freeze spell right there on both of the Expos. Because the Inferno Towers, the sweeper, not quite that much of an issue. There we go. Dragons take out the Dark Elixir storage. And the only Dark Elixir that I can't pick up in this raid is going to be in the Town Hall. More than happy to make that exchange. You can have the 28 trophies, and I will take the most Dark Elixir that I've ever seen out of a single base. And this is why we continue to move up the trophy ranks. This is Crystal 3. Imagine, I'm excited. I am wringing my hands at the amount of Dark Elixir I'll pick up in Master 3. It's going to be tough, but we'll get there. We will try to push, and that's one of the things I've noticed that has worked out really well by playing this frequently throughout the day, is that I'm not getting rated on defense quite as much, so we are able to slowly but surely work our way up the trophy ranks. Just had to take a couple more minutes to examine this beautiful 6,448 Dark Elixir from a single raid at Town Hall 9. Tell me in the comments if you can beat that, because I think that's a pretty solid number right there. So back to the upgrades, back to the progress base, which I leave up too often when I am walking away, and yes, I get raided like this, and it's not a good thing. But you'll notice the Dark Spell Factory still needs to be upgraded, but we've got 30,000 Dark Elixir, the Barbarian King just about to finish, and we just need a tiny bit more. Hold on, wait a minute. In the treasury, oh, that's so close. 32.6, we've got it. Okay, so now we can put the Archer Queen down to level 6. And again, that's my focus. I want her at level 10. I still feel like even though she comes in handy, she's not living up to her potential. And like your parents always tell you, you need to live up to your potential. You've got so much potential, young man. You can do this, or young woman. You can get there. You can be so much more. You can do anything you want if you set your mind to it, including get your Archer Queen to level 30. Okay, so where are we again? Oh, yeah. Back on the baby buildings. Gonna work on the baby buildings a little bit, get them upgraded, and then we'll feel a little bit better about ourselves because, yes, like I said, I noobed the gold again. I keep on noobing the gold. I don't know what my problem is. This happens to me all the time. All right, let's move on. It is time for the status report. Let's go. Yes, we do have a new record today. Trophies, this was a kind of a bit of an oof. We lost trophies today. Sorry about that. I promise to get back on the ball and push up through crystals. Most loot. Dark Elixir is the big one that we hit today because that one, man, we did really well at Town Hall 8 for that. But ready, here it was. 64.48. Next goals, I promise to get rid of the baby buildings. We're going to work on those storages so that we can noob the gold and the elixir less. Thank you guys. Stay positive. We're all going to get through this together. Thank you for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You are the true Galadon family. I love, appreciate, and think about every single one of you every single day. Stay indoors, wash your hands, be kind to people, planets, and the animals. And I'll see you back here again tomorrow for Wonderful Text.
Galadon, how many planets do I have to be nice to? Can I just be nice to a couple, like Saturn? I don't really like Neptune.